there's a body of your writing that you call trying to put it in words.
Yeah.
And what are you trying to put into words?
I'm trying to say the words that come from here, that come from the heart, that make anybody into a healer or give anybody the advantages of living an easier life that a healer has.
You mean I could learn to become a healer?
Sure.
How would I do that? Should I read your words, or couldn't you just tell me?
Boy, that might be a nice place to start, reading the words.
Okay. Read me a little bit about becoming a healer. That interests me.
About becoming a healer?
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure that I wrote anything exactly about becoming a healer. Everything here is consistent with the process of becoming a healer. Everything in both of the books that are for sale on the website are the talk about the ways, the feelings, the behaviors that one must have to be a healer. And a healer isn't necessarily a strange guy like me. A healer is somebody who assumes the responsibility for doing the daily business of life from their heart, raising their children from their heart, being a manager from the heart, going to the grocery store and dealing with the clerk from your heart.
I often hear the expression random acts of kindness. Does that fall into that category?
Well, I don't think this is random. I think this is intentional,
deliberate,
purposeful. Yeah.
Okay. Well, read me a little bit from, just whet my appetite here on
Sure.
being a healer.
I'll tell you what. I'll read you one of these essays, and then the people who look at this website can either read the rest of them or not. How's that?
Okay, good.
Okay. This one's called Gentleness. Gentleness describes how we spontaneously touch infants. It means mild, kind, tender, or soft. A confluence is where two streams join. Imagine a confluence and you'll feel your gentleness. A confluence, quiet meeting of two rivulets of water, is not a place, but a mode, a movement, a consciousness. Imagine slowly flowing with another. That would be gentleness. Gentle doing or being. In a gentle interaction, the end product is irrelevant. Winning or convincing is inconsequential. As we are all teachers, we can choose to teach gently, with a thought of flowing water. The gentle facilitator is a frictionless context for the student's intelligence. Gentleness is present in nature, in the softest expressions of wind, water, and light. Observe them, then imitate them. Imitate rivulets joining, imitate breeze-blown grasses, imitate shifting sand, imitate nature, and discover your own gentle presence. Your gentleness is inherent. Choose it often. Your moments will be peaceful and effective.
That's lovely, Warren. Thank you for reading that. Would I find that essay on your website or also in one of your books?
Well, you and I better put it on the website now.
We better, yes. Is that and other similar thoughts in either one of your books?
Yes, the new book.
The new book is called?
The new book is called Being, Healing, Doing Love. And that is a series of essays that begin where to be healed by the earth leaves off.
Warren, in your section called Trying to Put It into Words, I find myself most drawn to your explanation of how others of us could also become healers. And would you talk to me about that, or read some of your words about it so that we ourselves might become vessels of healing for others?
Oh, yeah, it's the most ordinary thing in the world. The only reason it might seem other than ordinary is because we come from a culture where the true religion is science. And that's our definition of reality, of how you help somebody, how you heal someone.
Is through science.
It's through science.
Or regular medical doctors, you
Right,
mean?
right.
Okay.
And when in point of fact, every one of us has the exact same inherent capacities to access the energy of nature and to open our hearts.
I can almost feel it as I talk to you, so it must be working.
Whenever I teach, I start every class saying, I don't care if you ever do a healing. This is learning skills that make your life better and the lives of everybody you touch better. I don't care if it's used in a formal way. In fact, for most people, it's inappropriate.
But I, as a manager of a business, think that I have good employee relations and would like to even be able to treat everyone even better if I could.
And you could. You could if you managed with your attention coming from here.
Okay. Could you begin to read me some of the words on becoming a healer from this section?
Okay, everything I write is in some way about being a healer, because after I stumbled into learning how to do this, my values changed, and I'm not interested in writing anything that doesn't have to do with being consistent with nature and living your life from your heart. Why do anything else? Nothing is as good. So let me just take the first from this list of little essays, and I'll read it to you.
What's this essay called?
It's called Aggression is Not Needed. Healing, a simple succession of natural behaviors, is easily learned. First, the healer makes energy contact with the earth, the natural environment, by attending to the sensations of his or her own first chakra, which is the perineum, or the feet. When the healer is engaged with the earth, his or her body fills with nature's energy. Then, as the body fills with nature's energy, the heart opens, allowing the remarkable event of healing to occur. After my first several years of healings, it became obvious that the energy of the heart, which we call love, has intelligence. It organizes that which is disorganized.
Love is intelligent?
I really believe that.
Hmm.
It organizes that which is disorganized, pathological tissue or unpleasant feelings. Although words are not synonymous with energy, love is intelligent. How does the healer or the loving person deal with another's aggression, destructiveness, or self-harm? By loving that person, by opening their heart to that angry other. It's not helpful to punish in order to teach or to reform. Punishment does terrible things to the punisher. One merely loves the errant person, the wrongdoer, the misinformed. One must love with one's best and most practiced ability and concentration. In the presence of love, pathology alters and destructiveness gentles. Love and order seem to be almost the same. So love is not a reward that one bestows on the well-behaved. Love is the bearer of intelligence, of cure, of common sense, of organic ethics. Love is the energy emitted by the heart. All you need to do, should you want to use this birthright of yours, is to begin by paying attention to the physical sensations in the center of your chest. As you practice paying close attention, these sensations become more perceptible, more apparent, and easier to access. With continued practice, loving becomes simple. The awareness of those sensations of your heart will make you healthier and happier. When faced by wrongdoing, you are called upon to love.
Have you ever been in a situation where you have been able to tame an aggressor?
I sure have been in situations where I've been able to love someone
Into calmness, into calmer behavior?
I think so, but what I know for certain is wonderful things happen to me when I loved that person who meant ill to me, who meant to harm me.
Elaborate on that, if you may, for a minute.
I wasn't angry. I felt good. I even have had the experience of feeling sweet and kind towards someone who is at that very moment being nasty towards me.
I can relate to that.
What a wonderful way to live.
Yeah, it's a real breakthrough.
Yeah.